Hello everyone, how's it going? We are back with some more Persona. I don't know what you're talking about, TCAM. Of course it's cooling down lately. That's what everyone says these days anyway. But yeah, it's good to see you all. I may have a little bit of bad news though. I'm not really sure if I actually saved after the last recording, so I might have to replay a little bit. Shouldn't be too big a deal, might just have to do a little bit of extra fishing. Oh well. So, shit. Hold on a second. So, I have my controller again, has to charge, because the battery ran low already. Go figure. But let's get into the game itself, and hopefully get this over and done with. So, before we start, as always, a very special thanks to all of the YouTube channel members, and especially those of the Sorcerer Stabber rank, including Seraph P, Team Escherson, TCAN, the Villainous JP, and Solanova Art. So, the reason I think this is because it looks like we have one more activity to do. And I thought we had already gotten to the end of this last time. So, let's see if the game lets us. I don't think we missed on too much though, I must have saved at some point. But here, one more night of fishing, hopefully. Let me make sure I have bait first. Yeah, we have a good amount here. I'll get some extra of the top tier one. Just in case. I don't know. I think usually what it does is it does autosave occasionally, but I may have missed out on a little bit. I don't even know if that's true or not, or maybe we did have one more thing to do. I can't remember exactly how we left off, since it has been like a week or so. Yeah, we know how fishing works, thank you, man. Oop, I used the wrong bait. Oh, sorry if I'm messing around here. I feel like I have something stuck in my teeth right now, I'm trying to get at it. Ah, there's nothing good. Ah, well. Try to get the big blue ones, I guess. Oh, it moved. Of course it did. Let me adjust. There we go. That should be spot on. I said it should be spot on. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. Oh, we got it. Nice. So it's flip-floppy on autosave? Yeah, we're using floppy disks to save, so that must be why. Have to go with the old standard, don't we? Whoa. Oh no! That little fish was about to grab it. Did you see that, guys? I actually saved it for once.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, no. There we go. It might just be the one more night of fishing, I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully it's not too much. I think at most it'll be like 2 nights. Uh-oh.
Oh.
There we go. So anyway, how you guys all doing today? Hope you had a good Monday. I was actually gonna start streaming a little bit earlier, but I wanted to do some stuff for the little baby axolotls to try to take care of them. So I had to swap out some of their water just to make sure it was good and that sort of thing. Let me switch over because I think we have to use a smaller bait for this guy. Oh, what's up? You went to Walmart and bought Animal Crossing? Oh, nice. So you're joining the crew then, finally. I'm glad to hear that. If that's the case, I'll probably have to add you to the little Animal Crossing section. So we could talk about anything about joining game or whatever. Hey Jason. My ex called me on the same day this girl I met agreed to meet up for a date. Wow, sounds like you have an interesting situation on your hands. Well, hopefully that goes well with you.
Oh.
But I mean, I assume she must be your ex for a reason, so hopefully things work out with this new one. Her ex senses were tingling. Must be something like that. Alright, nothing to do but be patient here, I guess. Or if I don't want to be patient, I could go for one of these other fish. Oh, it's coming back. Better come back. I wonder too sometimes, Morgana. I really do. Let's try recasting. Maybe I'll have better luck. Yeah, you just can't really get that far out there. Hello there, Dilfox. Welcome to the stream. Hope everything's well with you today.
Yes.
Whoa, hold on. Easy now. Yeah, we're just doing a bit of fishing, I guess just chatting it up while we wait to pass the time here. We're gonna be going back to the casino in a few minutes here, I think. Oh wait, is this a bigger one now? Nah, it's still the regular large one. Not the super large. You know, I was kind of hoping— oh, thank you, by the way, for the subscription there, Delphox. It's very much appreciated. Welcome to the club. We don't have any cool names, but hopefully you enjoy the streams anyway.
Alright.
But I think I was gonna say something like, we have done this before, but I think I forgot to save this. So I have to do a little bit of fishing over again. Or maybe not. Because I don't think we ever had this many points, so maybe this is just an extra day of fishing that I could have done before, but I didn't. Well, we still have a ways to go with that, so let me get some more of this. Get some extra of this as well. There we go. We'll save up. I'll come later, I guess. Maybe. If we have the time for it. Good to hear you're doing well. A waste of tax money, in my opinion. Wow, they're still so annoyed at us. So let's see if something does happen today. Oh, the good news is we can actually get something here now, because I think the last time we messed up. So now we can fix that, can't we? I think we want this one, maybe.
Wow.
Kindness might be one of the last things we have to go for at this point. I think there were 2 that are missing.
Hey, hey. Today we're going over
Sine, cosine, tangent. Did we do this? This might be something different. Because this doesn't seem no, we definitely did this. Okay. I remember the question about the snail. That's right.
This is it.
Let's quickly fast forward through all this, because we did do this last time, technically. Now I feel so embarrassed. Oh well. Yeah, kindness is what we need, and guts too. Yeah, to give a little bit of backstory, we've been playing this game for a while. I think we first started playing it back when it first came out, around then. Alright, now what did I do last time is the question. Maybe we did something with Futaba? Can't believe I've done this. Let's just go see her now, I guess. She should be out in front of the cafe. So just go in and go out, I guess. Oh, we start out from outside. Okay, cool.
go.
Now, I have no idea
All right.
whether or not we've actually done, what is it, this event with Futaba? So let me see. Oh yeah, we did do this one, okay. Yeah, going to school, this is all familiar now. Sheesh, we missed an entire hangout too. I think we said something like, do this together. Hopefully we get all the same points we did last time. Now you're talented. I don't know if that's the right thing to say or not. Sure, it's super cute. Even though we're saying that in front of our girlfriend, which is probably not a good idea. But at least the game doesn't really hold that against you.
All right.
Okay. As we saw before already too. And if I remember correctly, now we're just gonna have some kind of event where we're planning the next heist?
Well then.
Or maybe not. Oh no, what is this now? Oh, I didn't mean to do this. Ah, shoot. Alright, at least they don't make you automatically talk to her. Yeah, I mean, we could do it. I guess. I don't know if this is what we did last time or not. We might have just went and did more fishing. So let's do a verification test. Sure, we'll hang out with her.
The thing is,
Didn't really believe what I was saying at first, but the truth of the matter settled in eventually. I think we might have done more fishing, so I'm gonna read this again anyway. Yeah, Crystal, we did more fishing, and the reason for that is I think I forgot to save last time. So we had to go back and do more fishing. And I had to replay a few scenes over. But I think this might be the only thing. And I may not have even done this last time, but I'm doing this instead of more fishing. So there you go. The members from the executive class are still brainwashed. I'm gonna talk to the lawyer right now though. We're gonna get refunds and outpatient care. I'm gonna give back all the money I made from selling the holy stones too. It's the least I could do to atone for the ignorance I showed back then. That's why I want you to accept this, Morning Sun. Think of it not only as an apology, but as a sign of my gratitude for helping me to see the truth. Oh wow, that was a significant amount of money. Okay, well I'm glad I did this then. What the hell? Maiden, I'm so happy to see you. Yokota-san, what are you all doing here? That apology you gave us was all made up, wasn't it? Somebody had to have forced you to say all that stuff. I mean, the chairman was obviously framed. Tell us the truth, please.
no,
None of us made up. As for the chairman, I need you to listen to me. Everything he told you in all those seminars was a lie. A dirty, filthy lie, but a scumbag. The promises of a great future, the power of the Holy Stones, the need for donations, all lies. You should have been very suspicious when he made that little diagram that resembled a pyramid, but totally wasn't a pyramid scheme. Doesn't it seem strange that he kept asking members for money, even through times of financial stress? And beyond that, you guys should have known better than anyone where those donations were ending up. Even I knew how horrible those ADP schemes were. That's why I had to come forward. That can't be true. I'm a brooding woman. I need something in my life. Are you the one who did this to our beautiful maiden? You must listen to what Chihaya is saying. Hey Fantron, I have not played Hollow Knight. I've definitely heard of it a few times though. Why do you ask? Are you a big fan of the game? Would you recommend it to others? Shut your filthy mouth. Please stop this. He has nothing to do with this situation. I'm the one who sold you those rocks. If you're gonna get upset with anyone, it should be me. But maiden, this can't be happening. No, we must continue to place our trust in her. Please, maiden, cleanse us of our misery, even though she's telling us not to. What the hell? If you leave us now, we'll be fated to drown in sorrow. Look, the only way you can change, that is with your own convictions. Neither I nor one of those worthless stones will be able to help you. But then how are we supposed to avoid our fated misery? They're probably most likely gonna go and buy stones from someone else instead now. So it's gonna happen. Like, oh, that other lady was a whole crock of shit, but these stones are for real. Hey JP, what's going on, man? This reminds me of devotion? What is devotion exactly? Maiden! Oh, will you shut your damn traps? Y'all need to simmer down and listen to what I have to say for once. Oh, wow. Damn, she's letting it all out. Whether you're gonna be miserable or not, it's on your own damn shoulders. You don't need some divine power mumbo jumbo to be changing your fate. Y'all got that strength in yourselves. Fortune telling can't hold a candle to honest to goodness willpower. And heck, even if things are bad now, it'll all be fine so long as you keep your heads up.
Oh,
Sorry about that. All the stress caused me to lapse into my country dialect. But I stand by what I said. Nothing will ever change if all you do is rely on others. Take me, for example. I thought I was destined to live as a monster, but I had the strength to reverse that fate. If you want to control your future, that's all you need, strength. And a lot of money. The only way forward is through the fortitude of your own heart. My heart? It might not be the easiest thing to accept at first. After all, your willpower's been constantly suppressed by all the seminars and donations. I'm partial to blame for that. But that's why I need to show you the light now and help you push on. Maiden. My maiden. No, I'm not your maiden anymore. I'm just Chihaya Mifune, the fortune teller who guides fate. You tell him. Devotion is a first-person horror game based around a cult in Taiwan. Really? That sounds interesting. I've never heard of that. Maybe I should check it out at some point. That does sound interesting. Yeah, you're only mentioning in chat to see you played the game? I see, I see. Hey Daniel, how's it going with you? It's only started about maybe 15 minutes ago or so. So you have not missed too much. We haven't done too much. Basically we have this one scene with Chihaya being the new stuff for her now. I know how they feel though. They want to cling onto those holy stones just as I clung onto my role as a maiden. All any of us ever wanted was to be happy, to avoid our fates. Well, I guess that's all in the past now. Fate can be changed, sure, we'll go with this. Alright, we did pretty well there. I'm not even using the guide right now, that was all me. Right, I did it. So I'm sure Yokota-san and the others will be able to as well. No matter how many times I have to try, I will talk to them until they understand. And when they realize the difficult truth, I will be there to help them recover. Back in my village, people call me a monster. Here, they revered me as the maiden. Even now, my heart continues to wander. Yet you somehow saw the real me. Not the maiden, not a monster, just Chihaya. Morning-san, thank you. I can sense a deep bond of trust from Chihaya. No one can play the game anymore because they included a joke in the game about the leader of China and it ended up getting censored on Steam because of it? Really? What the fuck's wrong with Steam that they would censor that? Dude, that is bullshit. Don't anger Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, whatever his fucking name is looks like Winnie the Pooh. Stupid fat ass. Seriously, that is pathetic of Steam. I can't believe Steam would give in that way.
Alright.
That makes me very disappointed to hear. Morning Coon, interesting. Yeah, I mean, we didn't call ourselves Morning Coon, but they add the honorifics to it, I guess. Oh, see, like now we're Morning San, I guess. By the way, Morning San, has anyone told you you're a bit nosy? I mean, normally someone wouldn't think to involve themselves in such a strenuous ordeal. So, you know, to be honest with you, JP, I didn't even know Steam was in China in general. I'm actually surprised I learned that. That's actually something I've been wondering for a while now. Is fortune telling the only reason you come to see me? It's not, is it? Oh god. Now she wants to date us too. I'm already in a relationship with another girl, woman. Ease off. Morning-san, why do you come here? I just like having my fortune read. Yeah, we all know how it's going here. Oh, I see. Sorry, I suppose I was just feeling a bit self-conscious. But there's nothing better than knowing my readings help others. Please come here and have your fortune read as often as you like. After all, we'll be forever joined in our quest to oppose fate.
Well then.
Anyway, I should be going. Alright, sounds good.
Time?
And a good night to you too. I have to look this up now. I'm seeing if there's any way to play this game. It's removed from Steam, it said.
Pay attention.
Apparently they're having a physical edition of the game. They took pre-orders, but only in Taiwan, it seemed. Hey, quit sleeping over there. Oh, I think we've done this already too, haven't we? Yeah, we'd said this already. Joker has game, Ryuji only brings him down. Pretty much. Ryuji is like super lame in comparison. Trying to be the wingman, just doesn't work out. Okay. There's a visual novel I know from Manga Gamer, changed a joke about an Asian lady getting arrested for eating a dog. Man. It's funny how crazy people go these days with what has to be censored and block out of games. It's pretty annoying. The fan site's on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. Hope everyone remembers. Remember, we made that joke before the 5th of November. Or whatever it was.
Boss said he reserved the place.
Okay, so this is kind of where we ended it last time. I'm telling boss. We'd gotten done with this conversation. And then I was supposed to save the game. But clearly I did not. Of course I trust Makoto. I mean, or then again, we can always go with, do you remember? The 21st night of September. And however the rest goes that I can't remember. Yeah, we did this too, so there's some weird flashbacks going on here, which seems super suspicious, and I don't know what this refers to yet, but I'm sure it'll make sense eventually.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself.
Oh, we saw this too. This is like a quick recap of what happened last time. We're showing how much quicker we could get it down. We're actually just going through it all.
Okay.
Let's get to bed early so we're rested and ready. Okay. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. I think we did this too, so I'm not gonna read it again. I'm siding with Sai here, and hope she wins, because evil is hot, you heard me. I like Sai too, actually. I think she's pretty cool, all in all. It's funny, because like people talk about like how she's evil and whatever, but like kind of in a way she's like... not like doing anything like that absurdly crazy from what we've seen. I can't remember, like I think they tried to go over it before, like why she's the bad person, all this. Like obviously she's out to get us, but clearly she's not aware of all the details, so you can't really just completely blame her and paint her as this evil villain. Hold on, I'm trying to look something up now. Yeah, she's pretty normal. Like compared to the other ones we had to kill so far, or not kill, but you know what I mean. Let's be careful, guys. I have a bad feeling about this, and it has nothing to do with what may have happened in the intro of the game. Totally not. Alright, how's our plan? I think we have to give it nutrients now. There we go. Mega super fertilizer. Oh hey Maddie, what's going on? It's good to see you, I didn't know you were here. It's not exactly about this.
Alright.
It's more so, she's a prosecutor who's willing to make false evidence to get the guilty verdict? See, that's probably me not remembering what happened, because I don't remember that at all. Can I go out at all? Or am I stuck? Oh, I might be able to go out. Let's see. Can we get a massage first? Said the massage. No. No. This is important. We need to see our teacher. Sheesh. Good lord, the game stopped me from having my fun. We talked to Sojiro? You know what I say. Or what I want to say. Make sure you don't do anything rash. You got it? Okay.
Okay.
Alright, sleepy time. It's a casino of rigged games? Ah, I see.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto? I showed it to Sis, she took it from my own hands.
Let us go.
Makoto. I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden. Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives in here, you know?
Let's settle the score.
It'll be alright. I want to save my sister no matter what.
We can't
Has everyone
afford
decided?
to lose. Let's go.
So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves final heist. Give us a sign. Oh, I can't wait.
It's showtime.
Showtime! Imagine saying like a lover sister and they're oh Goro. Ew. Disgusting. That doesn't sound right. I agree. So, don't we just like fast forward? How's this work again? Is this where we're going? I can't remember how this worked. I guess we're going to the battle arena.
Let's go.
I'm assuming it's like the furthest one down. Goro darling. I have no idea if we're going the right way or not, by the way. We've not been in here in a while. Oh, Mary going, oh, in here? Oh, they're going this way. Members floor? Or maybe not. Honestly, I'm so lost. Maybe I'll go in the save room again. Wait, let me take a look at this. I think on the manager's floor. I don't know how we get there exactly. Alright, now. Darkness goal area? I guess I'll refer to you guys. Do you guys know where we're headed exactly? Oh, look, there's a room we never went in, by the way. Doesn't really matter now, I guess. Actually, there might have been two. This place is a freaking maze. You bet 100% I don't know. Maybe the high limit floor. I have no idea. We'll go to multiple ones, I guess, and look around. There was some kind of like bridge that we made
Let's go.
appear at one point. I don't remember where that was. I would have thought there'd be a save area next to it. And where does this elevator go? Is this the same one? Just on another floor? Yeah, okay, so let's not go in here. Let's see where this door leads to. The one up here.
See it.
Oh, this is it. Okay. At least I think it's it. %sure this is it.
Whoa.
Oh, it's gone. Alright, hold on. To ruin the moment. G is for the way you get to me. O is for the only one I see. Or so... Oh, I know. It's like that... What's that song? I think it's just love, right? G is for the way you get to me. O is for the only one I see. R is so really, really extra super silly. O is for the only other one. Or for the other only one, because I had to do it twice. That's pretty funny. Alright, the treasure's gone. I should probably be reading this. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We'd much rather have the treasure than your words of praise, so where do you hide it? Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all. Seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her. Where's Admiral Akbar when you need him? This is all my girlfriend, the repercussions are too great.
Focus.
We must not allow this to happen.
I can feel it.
Another elevator. I mean, it's kind of funny. We know how this works out, at least in the intro of the game. So there must be something else that happens here still. The elevator will most likely take us to Saison's locations. Everyone ready to go. Alright. Let's look at our item situation first, just to be safe. Also, yeah, what's our party? We might want to change this up real quick. So we do have Shivo equipped, which is probably a good thing. Alright, so let me get rid of this, because I was training the other characters as well. Yusuke and Makoto is a good choice. I'm gonna give myself another SP badge, or whatever you call it. Adhesive. There we go. And... stats? Yeah, here's how we get the party. So I don't know what kind of party we want for this fight. This is gonna be completely new for me. I guess we'll put in Akechi, since he's kind of been useful for this palace. And assumedly it's gonna be involving him too. So I feel like you should be a part of it. I could be wrong though. Sis, I'll protect you. Hopefully.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You are making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered.
Damn, what outfit.
I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
Don't fight her, join her. JP, it's not one of these games where you have choices like this.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart.
You'd rule a galaxy's evil sisters.
Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous.
Yes, evil, sexy, goth sister ladies.
Can you imagine the hardships I had to
guess I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
I just realized how ridiculous Haru's pants look. I've never noticed this before, probably because we never had her in the party.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
Wow, your voice quality just went down the toilet. What happened there?
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
What?
Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Oh no. This is gonna be some complex minigame.
A clash of
Some minigame boss fight.
simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following
Make us
your
play
damn
roulettes?
rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Man, this voice quality is sounding like when my audio setup glitches sometimes. At the beginning of a stream.
Right.
Hopefully.
All right, everyone, be on alert.
Let's do this fair and square.
All right, let's do it.
It's gonna be like Oogie Boogie from the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Let's go.
Alright. So, knowing the way these kinda go, she's probably not gonna be weak to anything.
Something else.
So,
I don't know its weak point.
I don't know if we have any personas that can debuff. Or... Oh, decrease attack, that might be good. Could do that. Decrease defense. So we might want to do a few of these first, just to get ourselves started before we get into this. Increase attack for all allies. Attack evasion for... Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. So I think to start off, we'll increase their attack. We can do it with this. We have something to increase evasion, that's right. So let's try putting this on us all.
I'll use my persona.
Defense for all allies. Okay, this is a pretty good start. Get ourselves all buffed up. Oh wow, we could just do this to them. I didn't know that. Alright, well we could do this as well. I was aware that we'd done that before.
Let's do this fair and square.
What's this? Okay, I guess this is gonna be the minigame this.
Now let us play a game of roulette.
Oh goodness.
This will be,
This isn't gonna be a standard fight.
of course, acts of violence are forbidden.
Well, at least it's not chat roulette.
You must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Persona!
Probably just accept the penalty. I don't know, I have a feeling it'd probably be worse than, whatever the randoms will be, because it's probably gonna be fixed going with the theme of everything. 59 strength. And what was the other one? Shiva? 56. Let's try this out, I guess. See how this works.
Go down.
Wow. They actually do have a lot of health.
You've broken the rules. In that case, it's
Yeah.
time you be penalized. This is your penalty.
Joker, are you alright?
Wow.
What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Joker,
This is
you're
my
coming
other
low.
self.
Watch out!
Makoto should have healing for like pretty much restoring all health, so he should be good. Assuming she doesn't get a turn in between. Okay, good.
Thou. Prepare yourself.
Breaking rules will be punished.
Box is swaying. Everyone's health is really low. Can someone heal? Okay.
My thanks.
Much thanks.
If let's go with like the theme of the game so far, you probably don't want to play along with the rules.
My skills.
At least that's what it seems to be, you should have played by the rules. We'll see. It'd be funny if I am completely wrong on that. Let's try seeing how this works.
This is your penalty.
Crow's life is in danger.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round.
It'd be funny if I am completely wrong on this altogether.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
Really?
I agree.
So I guess we have to do this, even though it's kind of silly because it goes against like the complete nature of the game up until this point. Okay.
Well, how will you bet?
Huh. How does this work exactly? Always go with the maximum risk. Naturally. Go with this one.
Have you made your decision? Then let's...
Oh, what? See? Look at that.
Drop down. We need back. We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
Yeah, they're cheating pieces of shit. Yeah.
How is she doing it?
Well, I mean, I don't know how she's doing, but she's definitely doing it. I didn't know it actually had to say anything. The pockets are drawings. There's a glass lid. She's not actually cheating. What? Oh, god damn it. I should have paid attention to what was actually happening there. Wait, let me look back. You know, I could cheat against her just as easily. I think there was a glass lid. I was gonna say. It looked like it hit something. Yeah, look at that. There's a little thing that appeared.
I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there. Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it.
Can I get an F in the chat for try cheating? How am I cheating?
Have someone snipe.
They're cheating against us, so I'll cheat against them. This is how I expose
You're
them.
in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
This is how you fight these scumbags.
How dare she make such fools of us?
I think that's like the most proper way of playing this off. Sure?
Going to go?
As long as I get close.
I'm going to go?
Well, we need the healing, so I'll send Yusuke, I guess. Too bad we can't send the dead corpse of, Akechi. That'd be pretty silly. Bet money.
On the monitor changed. That must
Why we
be
bet money? What does that have to do with anything?
Go! Power up!
Oh? Interesting.
Let's go.
I think I have a way to heal him. I had just given us this too. So here we go.
There.
Kechi's 100% dead. Alright, now he's no longer dead.
Persona!
So, do we have to target the other thing? How do we do this exactly?
Persona!
Oh well, I'm just gonna heal.
Let's go.
Very helpful.
I guess we just wait. You know, here, let me extend this thing. This should extend for another couple turns, I believe.
Breaking rules will be punished.
Oh, we still get the penalty for that. Oh well.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait.
We have a sniper. What the hell is this? This is insane.
Very well, time. Well,
Let's go for it. Go with this one.
hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Oh, eat shit. We're just gonna shoot her in the fucking face. This is how we solve this problem. We got money now.
What?
Joker!
Alright, let's hold her up now.
Is that about fair and square?
I know, don't worry about J-Pedal, we're doing fine.
Cheating.
It looks like it's more of a story-based fight than anything.
You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
You shut up. Oh, what's this now? Ew. Well, that's just gross. That just looks like something out of Silent Hill.
Sis?
With, an interesting bra.
If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game. I'll crush you by force.
Screw the rules, I have money.
You're just as you like.
This is my sister's true nature. We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Yeah, if you call this normal.
Die on my blade.
Oh, right! She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Not this.
Wait, so do the oh, now... Alright, so I guess now we have to do all the debuffs again on it. Because it looks like that all went away. And I'll have to heal up,
Calm down.
our buddy there too, by the way. Alright, let's do this.
All right.
Screw the rules, I have a machine gun, exactly. It's pretty much what this became.
This is my other self.
Someone heal him!
We'll heal him in a second, calm down. Sheesh. So all that stuff was wasted before, because it was basically, story-oriented for the first 3 or 4 turns. Alright, we can heal him now. So you guys can all relax. Sheesh.
I'm grateful. Thank you.
Even though we used a ton of SP in the whole process of that.
Persona!
Alright, now we'll hit them with this. Finally.
Die, die, die.
Alright, so that really helped out a bunch. Let's see how this works. Alright, this is gonna be pretty easy. Wait, defense reverted already? Oh no, it's extended, okay, good. Just making sure. Oh, this should be no problem then. Yeah, I think from all the fights with the other guy, we're pretty much like over-leveled for the rest of the game. Oh well. See if Bless works against it. I mean, it looks pretty freaking evil. Probably better to use the Almighty though.
Doesn't matter what methods you use. Don't you all think the same? You're controlling the hearts of others to achieve your own goals.
It's not for us. We only do it to help others who are
Oh wow.
suffering.
I just realized there's a lot of physics in this game. A lot of physics indeed.
I will win.
I'm not sure we ever had a view like that before, because either I forgot or I've never realized that was the thing.
I never lose, even in games of pure luck. Let me prove it.
So she's not going to cheat anymore?
No. Don't buy that.
Maybe a good opportunity for us, Joker. If we win at roulette,
No, let's just
we'll
keep
get an
attacking her.
advantage in battle.
God damn it. Oh, screw this. I'm just gonna keep pounding on it.
You're mine.
This is your penalty.
Joker, are you alright?
I guess we're still gonna get the penalty.
Down.
Wait, when's she going next? Hold on. Alright, we should be good.
I am thou. Take this.
I do not believe in these games.
Stop the swaying. Everyone's health is really low. Can someone
Why did it have to go there? It was so obvious. Just right there staring me in the face.
Very helpful. Much thanks.
Alright, I will defend against this though, just for the sake of it. Because I think she'll go after this.
do anything right?
And I don't want him to get killed, like, right away. The penalty isn't good. No shit, that's what's called a penalty. Eh. Let's go for 1 to 12. Oh look! They actually didn't cheat. Amazing. What do we get? Oh, we did something there. Oh, it gave us our magic back. You did not win there.
Can only be on the side of the victor. Take this.
Whatever you say. Oh, she went and did that again. The good news is it shouldn't matter too much. She's practically dead right now. Well, this stuff is wearing off now, but we've almost got it. So let's just power through. Let's keep this up. It's not gonna matter, JPEG. We're like way too overpowered for this at this point. Let's go for this one. It's all on its last legs here.
I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it was cool doing the stuff with the, what do you call it? The Reaper. But by doing those fights, like, we're like way too strong for this. God damn it. Oh, what's this? Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. We're getting a little boost from our friend now. Nice.
The enemy's power is rapidly increasing.
Don't rush it.
Is it going next? We might be able to get through this. Let's see. Yeah, I think we just did there. Oh well. Wow. That is pretty gruesome. Is there such a thing as too overpowered? Yeah, I think so. We made it look way too easy. Oh look, the graphics are still on the screen. Don't know if it's supposed to be like that. I think I got a little bit messed up.
So I lost.
I guess so.
Sis!
That's only.
At least you're not as ugly as before.
Why are you so
Quiet!
sorry?
Way to ruin the moment.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Alright, so I wonder how this is all gonna work out now.
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to
Finally
evil
gotten
that
here.
Can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations, twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
Uh-oh, here we go.
The
Phoenix Wright
investigation will now be able
vibes.
to proceed. The suspicions
Maybe one day I'll go through and play
as
those
well.
games. I think I actually got them on Steam. I always hear people mentioning them.
This deal we made was a great experience for me.
It'd probably be a lot of fun. I feel like my bond with Takechi's growing deeper. Oh, is it now? Getting deeper with Takechi.
All
please are very fun. If you guys have a lot of demand for it. Oh, you're calling me Oat now? What the hell, TCam? Oat. Nice typo.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Well, of course I had to call you out on it. But yeah, if there's so many people that would like to see it, then I guess it would be fun to actually go and play at some point. So want to continue with that? Oat in morning.
This shall be the end of our working together.
Yeah, hold on, Oat.
That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer.
Oh, do we?
Are you
Oatmeal in the
alright?
morning. That is the true origins of the channel. I was having oatmeal and that's how I thought of the name.
I am.
Exactly.
Huh?
It's finally been exposed.
Enemy readings. When did they?
Uh-oh.
Gathering outside.
Here we go.
For real? What the hell's going on? Look at those numbers.
What a Matrix moment.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
It's a trap.
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous.
They tried to warn us.
Something. Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
Great.
A team this large.
Now, I still don't know how this like corresponds to how everything happens in the real world. I guess we'll find out soon enough. We're finally here.
Although,
It's taken all game.
someone to act as a decoy.
I wonder who that'll be.
Oh, that's too dangerous.
I'll do it.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
I guess so.
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
He said 5 words this entire game.
I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay? I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back. We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Wow, thanks for all these reminders, guys.
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
Hey, it's not like we're gonna get captured or anything. We'll be fine. Totally.
We'll see you later.
See, it's funny. You see the people here, and they're like real people, right?
There's someone here.
Oh, is there now? Still looks pretty cool 3 years later or whatever. Oh, shut up, you idiot. Giving me away. Yes, it's the aliens who are behind it all along. It's gonna be exposed before we get to the end of this.
Good. Now get
Wearing an Egger suit.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retreat.
So that's why now we finally see what they look like. I think in the beginning they're all like in shadows and they had question marks for their name. Well, I didn't know the teacher from the Peanuts was controlling the cop raid.
Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent job.
Oh, really now? Thank you.
As always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
Yeah, the dialogue and everything's the same. Oh, we skipped something by going too quickly. Oh no. But now you actually see who everyone is.
Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Just want to see what they all say.
I can guide you all.
I want to see if you can like equip yourself here. I guess you can now. In the intro, I don't think you could really do anything, could you?
Stop right there!
Get away.
Take him down, Joker.
Again, here they turn to like whatever weird things they turn into. Just shoot him. Come on, JP. Things can't go like that. Oh, what the hell is this song? Wait, what?
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. We meet once again.
Wait, why is this happening now?
You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power.
Okay, well this is different.
Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
Okay, thanks for the advice. Did we just get a new persona? What was that? I know that's the first persona, but did it like evolve or something? I don't think so. Okay. I don't know what that was about.
That's not right.
Do we know what this guy is?
Don't do anything reckless.
I guess he's just a good buddy in general. Well, that was easy. Now what?
Will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Excuse me? Are we in a time loop? The hell?
Okay, pull out before the backup gets here.
He's like, you know, I don't remember being in a bathing suit the last time I did this, to be honest with you. Now this seems a little bit different.
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful!
Oh, what?
Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
Oh, okay.
Alright!
Should be able to get out that way, hurry.
I'm okay.
I can feel it.
Now, if I remember correctly, everything that happened here didn't really involve fighting. I think we had maybe that one fight, but that was about it. Because it was kind of like a tutorial section. But I'm assuming it works out a little bit differently now. Can we eavesdrop on their conversation here?
Intruder simply can't be found.
I can feel it.
Nope. They don't really say too much.
I can't confirm the intruder's location.
I think this is where they told you about how you could hide behind objects.
Huh? What?
But I wonder if now we have the option of actually fighting this dude. Or maybe it just plays out the same way. Yeah, okay, so you still don't do the fight here. I guess they want to be somewhat consistent. Even that whole thing with arson was pretty much completely new from this. I guess it was the kind of thing to celebrate the fact that we're pretty much caught up with where we were. Still a bit odd. Did sound rather ominous, though.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
See ya.
For the longest time, it was like the only thing the guy said in the game.
So
Yeah, he does suck occasionally.
It can't be.
What happened?
But like, those are the 2 words he said.
Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
That's pretty much it.
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go!
I feel like he might have said something during the Hawaiian vacation. That was like the one other thing to get a response out of him.
Still struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of fine with him being silent, for the most part. It's just one of those characters meant to be mostly a self-insert. Oh, what? Really now, saving's highly suggested at this point. You don't say. Alright. Well, now what then? Imagine the game just keeps repeating now. It goes right back to the beginning all over again. Just never get beyond this point. That'd be a true, cruel ending to this.
Drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you?
Maybe it is the beginning all over again.
Come on, cooperate. What?
Imagine they did that. Like, you picked a terrible name the first time around. Now he made you spend 3 years getting back to this point so you could rename him again and play for real this time.
Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Give him the silent treatment.
Hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes...
He even says you pirated the game Persona 5 online. How could you?
You seem to be enjoying every second.
That's what you're really here for.
You should know your place.
That'd be like one of those things where, if they had those like unique kinds of counter piracy measures, like if you got that pirated version of Persona, they would have some line in there at that point about how you pirated the game, and you can't get any further.
It's a confession under your name.
I remember seeing a video about Spyro, or one of the Spyro games, where they had some counter piracy measure in there where if you had pirated the game, it would just become more and more difficult as you played it. And like, I think by the end of the game, if you somehow managed to get that far, the game would just like crash before you could actually beat it. And just start over from the beginning, like deleting all your progress. Keep giving the silent treatment. There we go.
I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if
What is this about?
losing a leg.
At least it's a shiny pen.
Walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Then you show the pen in his eye. Missed opportunity. No, we didn't get to name him again. Nah, well. Press X to resist torture. I mean, yeah, it could have been something like that. Could have been just like that scene where you have to resist the torture. Luckily, we can't do any naked cartwheels.
Excuse me.
I guess we can be grateful for that at least.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent.
Totally would have nothing to do with the prosecution of the case now, would it?
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor, sign Nijima? There's a call from your director.
I know, the game totally should have made you write your name again. That'd have been totally awesome.
To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
It's like, are you sure you want to have this name? Are you really, really sure?
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I can't remember if you saw this last time. I feel like you probably didn't.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much though.
Wow, what an asshole. I don't expect much from you.
I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
Stupid detective.
His methods are unknown after
Oh, I'm sorry, stupid older detective.
To simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
While you're in there, be careful. Make sure you don't actually tell him your full name, too. Actually, probably best if he doesn't see your face as well. Oh, now we're in here.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present.
Thanks.
The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes
What is Rosebud?
fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Death Note, I have no idea what you're talking about whatsoever, JP. Well, that was quite the laugh. I like because I had that delayed reaction because, like, I took a second to read out JP's message. So then he just, like, laughed like 5 seconds after the fact.
So that's what led to your ending up here.
Something like that, and we still can't take screenshots, even now.
What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it.
Ha 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 ha.
I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though.
Seriously, it would have taken him forever to tell that whole story to her.
Care to strike a deal?
She's supposed to have limited time. Yeah, sure.
Your sentence.
A deal? You mean a contract?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you.
Well, I mean, technically, she shouldn't be evil now, if we're to believe how this all works.
Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now.
I'm not sure. Did it go through or not? Also, yeah, you know, it actually wasn't fully explained. How did they get caught exactly? Because they were in the other world, so like, what is the force that arrested them? Were the police able, like, to transverse between the real world and the metaverse or whatever? I don't know how that exactly worked out. It's complicated.
You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following...
They were betrayed when the Phantom Thieves works with the police? Yeah, there was some comment they said about, being betrayed by one of their own teammates. So I can only imagine who that's gonna be.
Who you've been with since the day you transferred
yeah.
to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida...
But how that exactly worked out, I'm still confused on. I guess the game will explain more, as Maddie says.
Ryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. the heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
I have no idea how this affects things at this point. Let's see here. Maddie, do you have any say in this? Like, they kind of already know anyway, from everything we've told them. I mean, we basically have given them a summary of everything up until this point, so it's kind of weird denying it now. Never heard of them. That's such a bad defense. I've never heard of them, even though we've been at their school and everything. Don't admit it. I will just say no. Saying don't admit it, I mean, I've never heard of them is so funny.
Then let me change the question.
It's like we've been going to school with them, and we're seen with them several times over. That's such a bad way of trying to, get around that.
I find it hard
We already
to
need
believe that
stitches,
high schools
technically.
could have pulled off these crimes by themselves.
I don't know, I mean, haven't we already admitted to it? We've told her this whole story at this point.
Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid?
Like, basically every time we have one of these flashbacks with, like, one of the characters, it'd be like, oh, and then you met this person, you did this with them, so didn't we just confess to it all?
But remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
I know, we'd spent like the last 3 years telling her this whole backstory about everything that happened to us. And all of a sudden we're like, no, actually I never heard of these people. There were no such people. Even though I've told you repeatedly about them all. What the hell? The ballsy option, renegade points.
So you won't speak a word about
Yeah, we should get back and play more Mass Effect eventually. That'd be fun too. Except all the words I've already spoken before then. But never mind that.
Understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one.
We're in a
other
chair right now.
Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Nope, not Akechi, that's impossible. Well, all the options are pretty much no for this one. I wonder what this is gonna lead to.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
Oh, we remain silent, as always.
Even
We're having the
now,
opportunity.
You're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
I wish it was like Telltale, you had the option to be silent the entire time. I always loved seeing how that would result in things going. So amusing. Goes against justice, it's wrong, it's a dirty tactic. It's wrong. We'll be vague.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who's made wrong choices.
Hey, how dare you? Been trying to play this game very carefully the last 3 years. How dare you question my choices? Sure.
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
We will save others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm.
That poor Teeble. It must be so sad right now. You're right, Delphox.
You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale.
Even though I've listened to it unquestioningly for the last however many hours.
People have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
Just make me close one eye awkwardly like this. What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
The drug's starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived.
The table's constantly being banged by Psy. Well, we all have to wonder how little tables are made, and I guess this is how. I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then.
Oh yeah, there's a talking cat, by the way. It wasn't ridiculous enough. The pancakes! That was the key to all of it!
No way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Pancakes were the key all along.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately,
I'm glad everyone can see that.
My time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
No. Giving up?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. That's right, if I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Wait, what? Are we still inside the other world? Wait, what's going on here?
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Do you know this place?
Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true,
yeah.
What could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right, there's something I need to do.
My suspicions were true in the end.
I need to smack that motherfucker who sold me out.
Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over.
Huh. So I guess we somehow planned a countermeasure against all this? Hand it over.
The smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I want to make a deal with you. This is interesting. Sure, I guess we're doing this one.
Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The phone?
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Oh boy.
She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Didn't Makoto and the others tell you? You need to show your phone to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
I guess it amounts to the same thing.
The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that?
Oh man.
Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room,
Goddamn.
The dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Wow, what a piece of shit.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
It's only one man. Not a teammate, I already told you. Not Light.
What do you... My god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along.
Oh man. Here we go.
And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once.
Oh, I can't wait to see how this works out.
I just need to show him the phone, right?
I feel as if Sai finally understands me. It's only taken the whole game.
Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath.
Damn, this is serious business now.
On the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
Okay, Palpatine. True justice? Question marks.
All right.
A lot of question marks. Using personas of the Judgment Arcana will now grant you experience through the Arcana Burst.
All right.
You can now fuse Satan. What? The most powerful persona of the Judgment Arcana. Wow, just casually thrown in there at the end. Well, great. Excuse me? Oh yeah, by the way, you can now fuse Satan.
I'll be going now.
Just casually thrown in there. This game is so silly sometimes. Oh man.
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get
him out of here.
I was directly responsible for this.
Stupid Light, you got me.
Get approval.
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember,
no one would know if you were happening to bang little tables in there.
Other culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up.
Really now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
No way.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My god.
Dramatic echo effect.
You're referring to him, aren't you?
It's alright, JP, we are salvaging this.
Akechi-kun.
We've joined forces with Sai.
Look familiar to you?
Just not the way you intended, I guess.
Excuse me?
Uh-oh. He's having a heart attack!
What is this?
His name's been in the Death Note now.
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Uh-oh.
Foolish.
Oh, man. God damn it. Still coming. Someone shoot the protagonist. JP, calm down there.
May I ask that you accompany me?
We got this under control.
Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, you little bitch.
Huh? What are you?
Wow.
I owe you for all this. Thanks.
Well, that looked a little silly.
That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all
I never trust Light Yagami, in general. Ketchy has unveiled his true identity. Yeah, you don't say. My bond with Ketchy has grown deeper. Wait, what? Excuse me? If you say so. I swear to kill you now. Now our bond has grown deeper. What in the world? Okay, game. It is kind of weird the prison guard would have a silencer on his gun. Jeez, what a face. I'm about to kill you now. Our bond has reached its maximum growth. I mean, we kind of did before. Also, you were always highly suspicious. And constantly being called sketchy.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
What the hell? Oh. I guess that is just how it ends. Alright, well that was a great game, everyone. I'm glad we waited 3 years to see all of that. Truly. It was definitely worth the wait. The bad guys just won. Alright everyone, so that is the end of Persona 5. It was definitely a great game. I'm glad we waited all this time to see how it ended. And I guess we'll have to go ahead and play Persona 5 Royale now. 3 years for that, yes. Alright, let's just see how Sojiro finishes his cup of coffee for the night. Stop prying my dead body with that gun. What the hell? And now we cut to L somewhere across the city. We'll come and investigate all this and find out what truly happened here.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
Sprinkle a little crack on him and call it in. Oh, that was a great reference, JP.
I've told you to call me by name.
Truly predicted. All by the great Dave Chappelle.
Regardless.
Oh, and look, now it's Howie Mandel. Of course he was behind it all, too.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think?
He said no deal, so he killed his ass.
I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of
Oh, no, not N. No, those characters are terrible. We can't deal with that.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them.
Man, if only Akechi made this sketchy, crazed killer face before, we definitely would have realized it was him.
I'll be counting on you.
And all those little sprites.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death.
I mean, you can't trust a face like that, can you?
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
I hate that cat.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat after all.
Even though it was talking and playing out all this stuff. Just gonna ignore that.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry to say, but that season of Law & Order has been cancelled. That one spin-off series. No one really liked it. Oh man.
No. He can't.
Now no one can stop him. Damn you, Kira.
Even me. God damn it. Shit.
Shit. PP, PPP.
Showing him this phone.
No idea.
Phantom thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil.
Yeah, no kidding. Thanks for telling us now. I get the feeling the bad guys haven't actually won. There might be more to come yet.
He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment.
Yeah, so what, we planned all this out? This is awfully complicated now.
The guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Where the hell were they recording this conversation?
He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
Yes, me.
Me to save him?
I need to be saved from death. Indeed. Oh boy. What is this now?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
This guy is super convincing.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Yeah, thank you, game, for recapping what we just heard just a minute ago. I'd almost forgotten about that line.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
So he's gonna go piss his pants like the other, Metal Gear Solid guards in those games.
Say a word of what transpired here. Trust.
There's always that one.
Forget.
One cowardly guard.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they have detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who is...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. Defeated the one behind all this is just a minor.
And considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh? Who the hell is this?
Stop visiting so abruptly. Everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
I am pretty confused as well, JP. Kind of waiting to see if they explain something that makes more sense.
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise.
It is kind of funny though that everyone else would be going about their daily lives through this. Because if the justice system doesn't really care that much for like fabricating evidence, wouldn't they just like go and arrest everyone involved? And then just make some stuff up about it? It's kind of weird that they would let them all go.
It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
I assume there must be more that's being planned. Certainly cannot be the end of things.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That
Who's this asshole?
would never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good roommate, you know.
What? Excuse me?
Being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
It's so weird, because it sounded like they were planning to have him get caught so they could do that. But then I guess this wasn't the plan? I don't know. I think JP is right about how it's being milked fairly hard though. I'm just curious to see how this is going to be resolved. Oh, so yeah, there we go. I knew there had to be something to it, but I don't know. I don't know like how they knew that like dying would be something that he'd survive? I don't know, man.
It would seem as though you have been killed.
Yeah, I kind of noticed.
But why were you killed?
It's called a gun.
Why did you have to die? Do you remember?
You see, when bullets go through your head, they have a habit of killing you.
It seems you forgot.
It's Mike's fault.
Consciousness was hazy.
It's because he spoke up during the wrong time in a game of Secret Hitler.
Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
The ones that are missing because part of our brain got shut out? I am really curious to see how this is gonna get resolved here. Are we like immortal? The first time I sensed something was off. That's right, it was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no
pancakes.
way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Yes, I never trust a man that eats pancakes. He must be up to something.
Probably. It was your
I have no idea what this conversation was at this point. This must have been so long ago.
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Wait a second, I kind of remember this. No. Okay, yeah. I think I even remembered saying something about, like, if someone else was able to hear Morgana at one point. I think this was related to it. Yeah, this is somewhat familiar now. I forget when it was, but I even said something. I can't remember who it was, but someone in the chat even said, like, oh, like, they didn't want to talk about it too much, because I guess it was going to come into play later. But someone mentioned something about something Morgana said, and I'm like, oh. I think I said, like, wait, like, I wonder if someone, like, had reacted to something Morgana said or something like that. I can't remember when it was. This must have been so long ago. Yeah, Morgana could understand something before he was supposed to. And I think I even said something at the time, but I can't remember now. I can't remember exactly what I said. Yeah, it's been like 3 years. This might not have been like 3 years, because there were several breaks, but it's probably at least a year or so back. He's suspicious.
Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away.
It was long before the first break even? I mean, it could have been, I don't even know now. But now I have some recollection of that. I remember saying something. And then you guys in the chat were kind of like playing around with it because I guess you all know what it led to happening, but you didn't want to mention it out loud to me. And I kind of took note of it at the time.
Possible. I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan.
Now I still can't wait to see how, like, him dying is gonna be addressed. You know, and dying in quotation marks. Keep it secret.
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
Futaba's gonna do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, I wish I had played this all, like, with not such long gaps in between. Because I kind of remember it all now.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It is pretty clever, I will say.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
Are they gonna, like, made a fake version of me or something? They made, like, a clone or something? How the hell would that work?
This game is not over yet.
Okay, well that was pretty obvious.
There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. Does it really happen to me at that moment? We had a prosthetic head. Luckily they didn't notice we were like a foot taller somehow. Whoa. What? Huh? They made like a duplicate room? What? I don't know either. I mean, you're gonna need to give me a bit more of an explanation than that, too. I guess the room was in the Shadow Realm. Or something like that. Hope things are safer now. Introduce Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer, he deserved to die. He can finally breathe easily now. Kill himself, huh? Guess we'll never know the motivation. I'm exhausted. I guess death would do that to you. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Are you listening? Wait, what were we talking about again? You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I could see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of the situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill Tricoon. If you go and assist his palace, as he suggests, will likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. So this really was just a step to shift the blame onto us. You know, it's weird. I thought we were all able to get in because we were special or whatever, but I guess anyone could get in. He made us go after Okamura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us that he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it? No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all, Monokuma. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it, though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that it's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to do what that bastard suggests. But if we do go to the Palace of Soul, Trial will get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Palace? The palace! Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We could use the palace to our advantage. What's this all of a sudden? There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really? You gotta be kidding me. If he wants to kill Tri, why not let him? Wow, thanks guys. That is inside the palace. Okay, so they never left. That's what I was kind of thinking. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive Tricoon, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell him to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
JP cannot let it go. But why trick Sai into a pact? She was innocent, damn you.
Makoto told me.
Damn it, JP.
Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
No way.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been?
I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
I didn't even know for the longest time.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything?
Yeah, you know, we probably shouldn't just be walking around the city if everyone's supposed to be thinking we're dead.
I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe.
She brought us over in a taxi? Jesus. Alright, we really need to get like some, I don't know, a whole like headscarf or something.
It was right after
so they can't see us.
Died too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit
It's a long
behind
story.
this incident set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
So you guys are trying to Scooby-Doo someone.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Yes, Akechi messed up.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
There's always one, in typical Danganronpa fashion.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That would have been way too convenient.
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff.
That's how I felt.
So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
Pancakes, apparently.
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean our cat?
Morgana can talk.
He really would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for these kids and that meddling cat.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
Yep.
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
Oh man, we're gonna go back now and show up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Oh man. It really does feel like a mashup of Scooby-Doo and Danganronpa. That's like always how they nail like criminal cases in Danganronpa. It's like this one guy just said something that he shouldn't have known at that moment. And that's how you nail them.
That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one after all.
He's just so excited by pancakes.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
I'm sure it was.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
Ryuji, I'm sorry we can't have you explain this plan. It seems beyond you. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him.
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
What a dirtbag.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act.
Damn.
That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that.
I wonder how he went doing that, though. Like, considering he was in the party when we were doing the fight and everything. How'd he get all the enemies or the police to show up? Like, maybe he told them in advance how to get there, but... probably overthinking it.
Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they plan to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. I think he is the perpetrator behind the
Damn.
shutdown crimes. On top of
Called
that,
out.
there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
Yeah, that's a good call, Fantron. Never trust that scumbag.
Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake.
Can't believe he's a part of my party.
Killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
Philflex says his mask gave him away. Only Pinocchio has a nose like that, and he isn't a real boy.
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
Yeah, I guess that is a good point.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Does bring back memories. Although this is kind of true as well. I'll say this for now.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi.
Oh, really?
But I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Mijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were
Oh, it's all water under the bridge now.
While we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated
How's it going, JP? Are you following all this?
However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act.
Yeah, I still have some questions regarding some of this as well, but I'm keeping quiet until I'm able to digest all of what they're giving us.
We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we—
Say my name.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
Alright, this is one of the things I was gonna ask.
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like she used his laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later. Oh, what? They're not gonna tell us now?
Akechi disposed
What the heck?
of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious.
Well, that's lame.
It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
Ah, it's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that.
Ah. So this is where all that stuff with the phone came into play. I was wondering what that was all about. Yeah, that whole stuff with the phone, I was trying to figure out what that actually mattered. So this is it. It does. It feels like the explanation in Danganronpa. Yeah, the whole weird bonding thing's even weirder at this point, I guess. That is true, Maddie. I do like the manga vision as well. Well, I'm glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to
Yeah,
persuade you.
I almost feel like I have to watch the scene all over again. With all the information in mind to see how it worked out.
Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember drugs. Why not? We'll just say this for the fun of it.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could
It only took us 3 years, that's right.
Bert's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had
What?
a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
Huh.
The bad guys have that much influence?
So you never realized whether there wasn't actually a real body or whatever? Wouldn't that be like a question like, oh, where's the actual body? Eh, I mean, that's a little weird.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages,
I guess it's one of those things you can't really think too much about.
to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking
All right.
interrogation, though. I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
Yeah, so am I. I barely knew about that until like the last second anyway. I guess it was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
Yeah, I noticed with that.
Wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
Wow.
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
Look, JP, we have teamed up with Sai after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
Yeah, I guess we all are right now. After that explanation.
You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make
We confuse Satan.
downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Aw, so Jiro's the best.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
The greatest man ever. So the summary of the story up to this point has been updated. To read, press the triangle button to open the menu, then select Story from under the System option. Still incredibly confused, but sort of makes sense. Yeah, basically. That's pretty much how I feel as well, Fantron and JP. There's some little details which you can kind of, like quibble over, I guess. But for the most part, it is a pretty cool twist, so I could forgive it. Try morning.
Sounds familiar.
Oh no, here we go. We were on that one episode of Deal or No Deal. We shook Howie Mandel's hand. We all know he hates germs.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing.
Someone didn't dot their I's and cross their T's.
More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
Really? Looked more like a heart attack, but sure.
I had him work quite substantially.
Go with the whole Death Note thing.
Evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
At least he did his evil laugh at the right time there. Unlike the other one where we like waited and then he just left awkwardly at the end.
The snap election for the House of Representatives.
Oh snap.
Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
I feel like maybe now we have all these talk of elections. Maybe I'll have to take another hiatus from Persona until we get to election season over here. Maybe we'll get it matched up properly.
Akechi accidentally
It's only another 3 or 4 months.
He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
You don't say.
I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Clearly either the Prime Minister or someone planning to be PM. Yeah. Also, you think it would kind of leap out that it's the same guy who was like the one who we confronted at the beginning of the game or whatever in the flashbacks before everything else. The guy who was like attacking the woman or whatever that we had to defend.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
Of course.
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
Yeah, his honest public image where he goes about assaulting women on the streets.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
This is the same guy, right? I'm not getting this mixed up, am I?
Make him have a change of heart, no matter what.
I could have sworn. That's why he said us about the name being familiar. Because we ran into him in the past. Make Japan great again.
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this.
Shido's gonna make Japan clean again.
Based on the connections I had from my previous job.
I still say he's Howie Mandel. Looks just like him.
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's
He just wants to get in control so he can clean up all the germs.
probably Shido.
That's why he makes that's why he makes what's his name Akechi wear gloves all the time. Doesn't want him catching his germs.
But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
That'd be way too convenient, don't you know? Games always have to be like this.
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown.
Exactly, Delphox.
It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose.
Yeah, probably nothing. This is just Japan after all.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard.
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well...
Yeah, what can the PM of Japan actually do? It always reminds me of the James Bond movies. There's like some elaborate plot involving the UK. It's like, well, the UK just isn't really that important anymore. But sure.
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
No offense to anyone from the United Kingdom out there, I suppose.
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
I wonder where that could be. A fancy restaurant. Election headquarters. Well, I'm assuming it'd be the Diet Building. But for the fun of it, let's just say a fancy restaurant.
I suppose that would be a good location for them to plot. How about the Diet Building?
They're just like, okay, let's ignore that completely.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
Huh. Yeah, what about Akechi? He seems like he should be getting his as well.
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head.
We need vengeance.
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
So much for that.
Time for revenge. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that
Well, except for what I said, but I guess that doesn't count apparently, even though I'm the leader.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
There's Sojiro speaking for JP out there.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
Remember, the 18th of December.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Yeah. I mean, you think they would have discovered that already, but sure.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me. What are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
No school for us.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
Wait, what? Wait, why did Miss Kawakami have to make an excuse for us when we're apparently dead? I mean, it seems like we don't need to have excuses made for us at this point. If we're supposed to be dead, then clearly we're not expected in school. I'm confused, but okay.
That's what I told the school.
But we're dead. Wait, hold on a second here.
Reminds me. What are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
How does this make any sense?
I told the school.
You can't show up for school because you're dead. So Miss Kawakami said you went home for family reasons. What? Alright, that's a little bit of a plot hole right there. We're supposed to be like public enemy number 1. And we died. But they had to make an excuse for why we're not at school. The school is so strict in Japan, they're like, no, you have to be here even if you're dead. Even if you got shot in the head during interrogation, you still have to be in class. Unless you went back home to your family, then I guess you can be excused. Well, whatever.
This
So confused.
had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches.
Why isn't your ghost in class?
On the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence.
As a minor, they wouldn't release his identity. Yeah, because they were so ethical up until then. Up until that point. They would break every other law, but then they have a lot of respect for the identity of the minor. I think they showed his picture on TV. Didn't they show something like that? Well, I don't know. But, I mean, wouldn't they have to inform them of who died? Like, they would have released his identity, I suppose. I mean, apparently that's why we can't be seen in public.
The leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement.
It's so weird.
He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
In fact, they probably should have checked to see if there's a body in the first place.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
Goro was just trying to help the next Prime Minister of Japan, that's right.
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why.
Oh my god, Ryuji, shut the hell up.
Is getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
Calm down. I am calm. Calm and composed.
We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature.
Well, unless we make an end to it.
We'll need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Poor Ryuji, so much anger.
Finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
I mean, it's been even longer than that if you're talking about the beginning of this Let's Play, but sure.
Back then, you were in the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy.
You're known for hosting Deal or No Deal, and also being Gizmo in Gremlins.
Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
No one would blame Gizmo for all this.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power.
Was he in 2.5 Men too? I don't remember Howie Mandel being that.
I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown?
I don't know. Who would think that tampering someone's heart could cause some kind of issues?
Someone like that said he'd support me.
Total surprise.
I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wait, what the hell? So they're just looking up in IMDb because I'm like, wait, was he in 2.5 Men? There was a Howie Mandel on Ice? What the hell is this? That was an HBO comedy special. Okay. I was getting really concerned there for a second.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office.
Did I look up Howie Mandel during my stream? Yeah, because I wanted to see if he was on 2.5 Men, so I looked up his IMDb. And I didn't see that, but I was scrolling down and there's something called Howie Mandel on Ice. I was like, what the hell is this? So I had to check that out.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times.
Hey, Mike didn't stop to just have lunch.
Metaverse.
I think it was actually dinner.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals.
And hey, it's not like I took like a whole hour break to watch like a few episodes of Deal or No Deal.
Which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Hey, that's not you, that's Phoenix, right?
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame.
Man, they're really talking a lot of trash about this. I don't know how much longer I could stand for this.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Damn.
Was a bit
I thought we had bonds there.
But flipping it made the negative.
I thought we had strong bonds, Akechi.
After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since.
Yeah, they're kind of overdoing it a little bit with the whole like, oh, they're so super evil, they're evil. Listen to us talk about evil things and talking trash about you behind your back. It's like, yeah, I kind of get it. Let me just go and kick their ass already.
Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned.
Even that little radio tower behind me is falling down right now.
Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister.
But I'm not the one playing the game slow. Not right now. I'm trying to get through it all.
That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
Oh. Okay. I mean, that's weird. He's like, oh, the people are selfish and ignorant, so I'm gonna make them rich. Okay. Thanks, I guess?
You're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
What kind of plan is this exactly?
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one.
What is going on?
Has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
Hey, JP, you can't do that. Danganronpa already made that joke.
With this most recent case, my
And I guess you can't do that too, Persona. How dare you?
Perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero.
I don't know, I just don't understand the reasoning he's using of like, oh, the people are selfish and greedy, so I'm gonna make them all richer. It's like, that's your whole master plan here?
I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
What the heck?
I am thinking about the future, though.
Aren't you thinking about anime manga harems? I need to return to school and study.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other.
You don't?
When I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well.
Well, I mean, he has been trying to screw with all us, so I would hope he would.
Stay with you until the very
What the hell? Akechi's a pretty face. Aw, come on, Crystal, what the hell?
Well, how do I put this?
I guess. It is pretty silly, though. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't get too, I shouldn't get too critical of the game for having kind of simplistic motivations. I guess it is that kind of thing.
Let's do it.
You like his aesthetic? Okay, a likely story. Let's save over this now. Oh, look at this, we finally have a chance to take a break. After like an hour of cutscenes. So I guess it's probably a good place to leave this one off. Now it's still only November 21st. I guess we're technically not allowed to leave the house. Even though I'm not sure if they know that we're supposed to be dead or not, considering there's some kind of mixed messages going on there. Yeah, generic evil plan C. I guess pretty much. The twist behind it all is pretty interesting. Under house arrest. Sort of unofficially, I guess. Even Joker has to stay in his house, he has to self-isolate. Good lord. But yeah, let's end the stream here for the night. I'm not gonna make any more progress in the game. I guess I will ask you guys all what you all think about these crazy events before we end it off here. Because I know JP was a bit, like, confused on it, so if you guys want to talk a little bit about it, I'll stick around for another few minutes. Otherwise, I'll wish you guys a good night. Your brain's melted. Oh god. Whoa. Dropping remotes. Alright, let me take it easy here. You're shooketh? I'm shooketh too. Let's get this part straight first. Okay. Here's what, you guys can ask some questions, I'll try to answer it, and maybe it'll make me understand it better, because sometimes it works that way. Let's discuss this in some detail before leaving off here. It's really cool, a bit muddled. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like, some of it was a bit muddled, but I do like the overall, like, flow of where it was going and how it worked out. They're all pretending the protagonist is dead, right? Because according to the public, he's dead. Well, supposedly, but then at the same time it's a bit confusing about, like the school not knowing we're dead and having to make up excuses for it. Why? Why what? Because the chosen ones of the gods or whatever. Yeah, I'm glad they did answer some of the stuff that I was confused about though, because like when they were first going on about the phone, I was not sure what they were talking about at all. Like, why are they having to give them this phone and then nothing happened with it? I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that phone was about, but then eventually they did get around to explaining that I guess the phone is what brought him into the cognitive version of the world or whatever. Somehow not that confused, but don't know why. I think it's one of those things where it's probably more like the less you think about it, the more it actually makes sense. You wish the game would have shown us this instead of hiding it? Yeah, there's some things I guess they had to keep hidden though, because if they had shown you it, they would have put it together. Like if you had known the like basic stuff about like how Akechi was like out to get you, and you kind of saw them forming this plan, then you probably would have known too much, and it would have all been very obvious ahead of time how they were going to go about tricking them and pulling the wool over their faces. Love is just its magic? Kind of. It's not like too bad because it's basically most of the stuff is established in the game so far about how the metaverse works. It is a little bit confusing though about like what got shot was supposed to be like our cognition or whatever. But then I thought if like your cognition is shot, then you die in real life or whatever. But I guess maybe because of everything we've done in the game we're like super strong so it didn't matter? I don't know if that's accurate though. I could be wrong. Yeah, Crimson actually said it the same way that I was kind of thinking it. I should have read your comment first. Yeah, that's really weird. I do agree about that. The Joker was a cognitive being and not his shadow. Cognitive being and not his shadow. Okay, I guess I'm a bit confused on that then. On what's the difference between a cognitive being and a shadow? The part that I find weird though is, so yeah, they supposedly killed us, right? But that was not in the real interrogation room, that was in the other world essentially. But still, wouldn't they have realized that there was like no body? Like, I don't know, whenever they sent someone to go clean it up, they're like, oh, like there's a body discovered dead. Like, someone would have had to discover that, right? And have reported like, oh, so this guy was shot and killed. So then, how did that work out? There was no body, so how did this all get reported in the first place? They'd just been like, oh, went to this interrogation room and no one was in there. Cognitive being is how a person sees another person. That's how Sai saw Joker. Yeah, so she would see him. But then, like, still, wouldn't they have sent someone else to, like, eventually go in and, like, clear it out? And then they would have been like, oh, there's, like, no one in here. Because that world wouldn't have, like, actually existed forever. At least I think. I don't know. Shido's behind getting people to not check for a body, in my understanding. But they were like, oh, like, we have to like quickly act before they find out there's nobody in the morgue. But then like, wait, what did they bring to the morgue? I think there's some kind of plot hole in there. Because you could say like a few different things to try to get around it. But then there's always going to be another question about it that just doesn't make sense. Because they would have had to put something in the morgue. Even if they didn't really check into it. I thought that what they were gonna do is they were gonna have something with Yusuke like making like a fake body or something. Cause there was like at some point where they had him in an art room and it was like, oh, he's like making something. So I thought he was gonna make some kind of like stand-in or something. That's why I kind of joked around about like a clone. Though I still don't know how that would work exactly either. Like where the hell Yusuke would have gotten some kind of materials to done that. Or like another body to like replace it with. Yeah, there's something that's kind of glossed over, where I guess they didn't expect you to try to think too much into it. It was still pretty fun. It was cool seeing how it all worked out there. I'm assuming that's like the big twist that we've been waiting for all this time in this game, so that was pretty fun. I will say, I had been pretty, like the whole thing with Akechi, I kind of figured that he was going to be evil at some point, because kind of like his whole gist since, I've been streaming the games, everyone's like, oh, he's super sketchy, oh, I don't like this guy. So I kind of figured out early on that Akechi wasn't really gonna be, on our side for the most part. It's just one of those things. No one outright spoiled it, but it was kind of hinted at enough that I kind of picked up on it. So I was just waiting for that to happen. But otherwise, I was really pleased by how it all went down. I was really confused when he got killed, because I'm like, alright, that part I was not expecting. But, like I said, it's cool how it got resolved. Even if it's not all, like, all 100% explained in a way that makes sense. But yeah, god damn it. Howie Mandel. I should have known. Yeah, the dying was really weird. Wow. So the story goes that huggable stand-up comedian Howie Mandel, who ran a carpet business once upon a time, that I did not know, began his showbiz career by chance while catching an amateur night show at the Comedy Store on LA Sunset Strip during vacation. Goaded on by friends to try out, a producer spotted him, hired him for an appearance on the comedy game show Make Me Laugh, and the rest is history. Yeah. Oh, and there we go. Another fun fact for Crystal. Howie Mandel is actually a Canadian. I did not know that. Born in Toronto, Canada. Huh. Interesting. Just some Howie Mandel facts for everyone out there. A highly respected Canadian. Before he became the evil villain who set out to conquer Japan. Howie Mandel facts becoming a regular part of the stream. They will. I guess if we're going to his palace, then maybe we'll get the bot to like just spout out some Howie Mandel facts every now and then. Some random trivia about him. But alright. What do you say we end this one, guys? Oh yeah, I'm looking up trivia right now. Okay. Yeah, IMDb has a bunch of trivia. Wait, what the hell? Has a bikini wax named after him for his clean-shaven head. Alright, that I did not know, and that I did not want to know. Okay. Definitely time to go to sleep now. So as always, everyone, thank you very much for coming out to the stream. I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you next time. Till then, have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you Space Cowboys later.
How to see me, just a cage of bones.